Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be following up after my review for the Season 2 finale for Fear the Walking Dead. Link will be in the description if you guys missed my review for the finale. This one's going to be giving my thoughts, what I think is going to happen next, my Season 3 predictions for Fear the Walking Dead. So I hope you guys enjoyed Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. I know I did. Had a lot of fun this summer. You know, it really helped the break go by between, Season 6 of the Walking Dead finale and Season 7. Fear, for me, was really great with Season 2, and that finale was just fire. It was amazing. So check out the review if you haven't seen it yet. This one we're going to be giving our thoughts on what we think is going to happen next for Fear Season 3. As usual, really tough to say because we have no promo, we have no description, we have no comic book series, we have no direction to go by whatsoever. So let's recap on where our survivors are at right now. So we have Ophelia, who's been captured seemingly by the same group that Nick and Luciana have been captured by. And it feels like to me Luciana is kind of becoming like an A-lister now. I'd say at this point she pretty much is. I like her a lot more than Ophelia. I don't really like Ophelia that much right now. I mean, we see some good stuff with her in the finale with her fighting off some zombies and that. But she just feels out of place to me. You know, she feels like would you really survive in a zombie apocalypse? I don't think you would. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But we have them. They've been captured by this new group of villains at the border, Americans who maybe they've been robbing people as people have been going through. Maybe people have been trying to cross, a lot of people from Mexico, and they've kind of just been lying in wait and taking people down as they go to cross through because, of course, a lot of people in Mexico, you would think they would want to go to the States. You know, it's kind of seen as sort of like the promised land to people in other countries around the world. They think of America as like, it. When you get to the States, you make it to the States, you've made it. It's like the promised land, so to speak. So I think it would be a good idea for a group of villains to kind of wait out there for people to come through and just bring them stuff, and then they can just take everything that people have, and who knows what they do with them after that, if they keep them captured somewhere, captive, if they send them back without their stuff, if they kill them. We'll have to see, but either way, it looks really exciting. It reminds me most, as I said in my review, of maybe Terminus, where you have the group get captured and then get kind of taken in. But, of course, in this scenario, you don't have everybody there at the same time. Because the group was so splintered, maybe that group of villains at the border will be the group to bring them back together. And we have Nick, Luciana, and possibly Ophelia, who's been captured by them and held captive. Maybe they don't have that many in terms of numbers, and maybe in the season premiere for Season 3 of Fear, we could see Madison, Travis, and Alicia go in there, badass as they've been lately, and take them out quietly or something, one by one, or something like that. Maybe get a witness, see someone else going through or something, get an idea of what they're about. Travis using his intelligence, and maybe they can, take them down or something. It could be interesting. If they end up getting captured, the only other characters we have that we don't know of is Strand. Of course, he stayed at the hotel. And then we have Daniel, who we don't know if we're going to see Daniel at all in the rest of the series. At this time, my take on it is this. Because he left at the Season 2 mid-season finale, I don't really want to see him anymore. I want to feel like, okay, he's dead. That's it. He's done. I liked him a lot. He's a great character. I think he's a lot of fun, and he's really dark and got some really cool stuff about him. But Ruben Blades, whatever, if he's got other stuff that he's working on, or they decided to just kind of have him be a major death for the mid-season finale, either way, I would prefer at this point them be done with it. This is probably going to turn into a Morales situation where in 2 years, people are still going to be asking, Trev, do you think we'll see Daniel yet? Do you think Daniel will return? And it's going to be really annoying. So if he's not at the border and Ophelia hasn't already run into him for him returning for Season 3, then I hope they never bring him back, and I hope he's gone. There's no way we can know one way or another if he is going to be at the border and if we will see him again. We still don't know 100% if he's dead for sure. I assume that he is, but then again, we don't know that Chris is dead for sure, but we pretty much do as Travis beats it out of them, and if he was still alive or something else happened or there was some other truth there, then we would know. So, any deaths like that are not actually shown to us 100%, you always have to question dumpsters and things of this nature. But I would say for Daniel, don't want him to come back, predicting that he won't, and I hope that they're done with him and that's it for him in the series. If they do bring him back, he better be in the premiere for season 3, otherwise I'm going to be kind of pissed off if they bring him back in another year or two. I'm going to be like, what? Oh, stupid. So I'm hoping he's gone. So, okay, so we've got Strand. So what do I think is going to happen with Strand? You guys can write your comments below, by the way, on what you think is going to happen with each character and where you see this going. So with Strand, I don't see Strand staying at the hotel and just fading into the background. Personally, I think Strand is a lot of fun. I think he's a great character. I think he has a good relationship with Madison, of course, with him being, is he homosexual? Is he bisexual? Whatever the case may be, he's not romantically with, there's no romantic worry there. So he's got a close relationship with Madison, despite, of course, Travis, being with Madison, that kind of deal. And so I really like him and, how he plays off the other characters, especially in the finale too, like as he the direction becomes clear with him. Okay, here's what we got to do. You guys got to get the hell out of here right now. And he saves them and everything. And I thought that was pretty great in the finale for season 2. So I'm hoping we see Strand find his way to the border as well and maybe find a way to escape or help the others get out if Madison, maybe do like a Carol Terminus type of deal if Madison, Travis, and Alicia get captured there. So I am hoping and I am thinking that Strand will leave there and he will meet up with our main group again. And maybe that could be what we could see, something like that. Let's see. We've got Alicia, Travis, and Madison. So the 3 of them at this point have become pretty deadly, I want to say. And I feel like Travis, now that he's flipped that switch in the season 2 finale, he's going to be a character to watch in the future. And if you look at a lot of the promo images for Fear the Walking Dead, he's usually standing at the front or he's right beside Madison. So whoever is the leader of the group, I'd say it's kind of Madison, but I think Travis is right up there too. And maybe you don't have, Rictatorship. Maybe you have more of a kind of a few characters in charge and they put in their ideas. Strand is another one who could be a great leader, but you have a few standout characters here. So what I'm pretty much thinking is somehow, of course, our group is going to meet up again at the border. Somehow they're going to defeat this group. We'll have to see how many episodes that ends up being for season 3. Probably similar to season 5, Walking Dead, with Terminus. And then they somehow manage to beat them and head towards the States. Maybe Nick will talk them into going and checking out the place that had the helicopter, some kind of refugee camp or something. And what they'll end up finding actually is that maybe it's a group of villains or something, or maybe it gets destroyed by this group of villains or something. We'll see. So it could be like a helicopter situation like Woodbury where they have, and then you meet a group of villains as a result. So there's some things that parallel. I mean, there's only so many ideas they can do, and The Walking Dead has already done a lot of things on its own that sometimes it probably will parallel. So yeah, aside from that, I mean, I'm thinking we're going to see them go back to the States now. I think that if you look at Fear, the first half was like the Abigail, right? That was like for season 2, that was kind of the location, the Abigail, which was really, really cool. Totally different from anything we've seen before in Walking Dead universe. And then the second half was also something we've seen totally different from the Walking Dead universe, was in Mexico. In the future of the series, I do see them heading back to the States, I think, at this point. I think if you look at that formulaically, when they planned it out, they probably said, first half will be on the ship. At the end of the first half, we'll get to Mexico and we'll Celia on that. And then, after that, we'll spend the next half, season 2, in Mexico, and then we'll have them head back to the States in season 3 after they somehow escape or beat this group of, Americans that are seemingly stealing from people, unless that's a twist and there's something else going on there. And for some reason, they decide to kind of take people at gunpoint rather and fire at them and everything rather than to meet them peacefully. So that's really as much as we can say right now. We don't even know a premiere date for season 3 of Fear. I didn't see one at the end there, unless I missed it. As far as I know right now, there is no confirmed, return date for season 3. It's confirmed season, but we just don't know when it's going to be. So I'm thinking probably a week, 2 weeks after The Walking Dead season 7 ends, and we'll see Fear season 3 begin. And, 16 episodes, third season. That gives us 32 episodes of Walking Dead a year. You have more than half of the year. We have new episodes on Sundays. It's pretty amazing, man. I mean, this is kind of years ago, like I said in a recent Q&A, this is something we all wanted to see, was more Walking Dead. They're giving it to us, and I am more than happy with what they gave to us in the Season 2 finale, and I am looking forward to Season 3 a lot. That's pretty much all I can say at this time. thinking they're heading back to the States. I'm hoping Strand will meet with them. I think he will. And, they'll get away from this group, and we'll see some good stuff as they head back into the U.S. Should be good, man. So let me know what you guys think. I'll do a review this week for Season 2 of Fear as a whole. I'm going to go over the episodes again, and I'm going to do a season review because I like to do that for Season 2, and it was a good season. So we'll do that this week. Q&A questions. Send me your questions, guys. There's tons of stuff to talk about after seeing the Season 2 finale. Just an insane, crazy double finale. Absolutely loved it, especially as a fan of Travis. Travis being one of my favorite characters in Walking Dead now. At least even compared to the original series. He's one of my favorites. He's a great character. I like him a lot. So if you guys want to, write your predictions below. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to go back to the States? Do you think they're going to go back to Mexico? What do you see happening with them? Could they run into the pirates maybe they ran into before? Alex and the others. Tobias or something. Write your predictions below. Send me your questions for the Q&As this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed the videos for Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. That's it. We'll finish up with the Season 2 review, and we'll move on to getting prepped for Season 3 with the Q&As. If you guys like the video, as usual, like it. Thumb it up. Appreciate it. You can subscribe at the bottom left. And if you're new and you haven't shared through a video yet to Facebook or to Google+, I'd appreciate it, guys. So please share it through and share it with your friends so that other people can check out the channel. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon. As always, it's Trev. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.
Yeah.